What's up, guys? It's Jay's Day here. Oh man, I just love the ring to that. I'm setting up a new board today. It is an Isles skateboard that I got from the Face to Skate shop out here in Arizona. And then of course, I got some Cloud9 grit tapes and Galaxy grip right here. I actually haven't had this sheet yet, so I'm pretty hyped on that. I just felt like skating a new deck. The April deck is still in good condition. I don't see it still skating really well. But as you guys may have seen on my Instagram, if you're following me on Instagram, I definitely just broke my chocolate deck, which only lasted me a total of a day and some hours. And I went back to the April deck, and now I want to set up the Isles deck, so then I can later on skate a different deck in March, most likely. But I feel like setting up a freshie. I asked some questions on Instagram so I could talk to you guys. And I actually had a weird hour, so a lot of people didn't see. I know a lot of questions are now just filtering in, but as you guys know, I use my phone to film, so I'm not really seeing what's coming in. But I'll answer those questions that I do have saved here on my iPad here. So question number one is, how do you stay motivated to skateboard when you're feeling unmotivated? I will honestly admit I've been going through this unmotivated phase for a couple of months as of recent. But you just have to start from square one, honestly. Ask yourself, what are the things that you like to do when you're skateboarding that you just enjoy doing? Not every session has to be about trying the hardest tricks that you know how to do and being about like progressing in a sense of learning new tricks or doing this hard trick there or making this trick look good here. Sometimes you just want to mess around on your board. I know when I'm really stressed out, I just mess around on my skateboard. Because personally for me, skateboarding, that is my outlet. That's what I love to do. It's what I'm the most passionate about. So when things are going wrong in my life outside of skateboarding, even when things are going wrong skateboarding, I just gotta take a step back and do the things that are just fun. Like, as you guys know, I fall down a lot, so I'll mess around and do something like silly or whatever on my board when I start really getting frustrated and when I'm really feeling unmotivated. And then it just slowly builds back why I love skateboarding. And then it gets me back to a point where, okay, I really want to get videos out where people see like the quirky side of me and stuff like that. To answer your question, when I'm feeling unmotivated, I just start from square one and I just remember to have fun with skateboarding in particular because it's what I love to do the most. Let me go on ahead and get this grip tape off because I might not even start setting up the deck by the time I get through all the questions. This is like one of the most satisfying parts right here. Just taking the grip off from the paper. Grip tape like this, for some reason, also just reminds me to keep things fun, keep things like different from the norm. Like, everybody likes to skate regular black sheets. Cool, fine by me. For me, I'm just not a big fan of regular black sheets. And even when I have a regular black sheet of Cloud9 grit tape, I probably cut it up or do something. Like, there's always something going on with my board and my grip. So if I don't have a special sheet like this and I have something just clear or just black or just one color, there's always something extra I do to it because for me, it's just a form of expression. Who has inspired you in the past? Man, I have a lot of inspirations. For YouTube, my biggest inspirations were Andy Schrock, Luis Mora, and Chris Chan. Those three in particular. When it comes to skateboarding, the way that they did their videos, talked to the camera, inspired people to get into skateboarding, that was what I saw and was like, yeah, I want to do that. And I just like the way, like, right now my favorite of the three is Luis Mora. I like the way he just puts together his videos. It's like you're just joining him on a day of adventure with his crew. Like, I don't know what it is, the way he goes about putting together his videos and how he talks to the camera and how everybody interacts and how authentic everyone is in the videos. It's like you feel like you're a part of the session and you're nowhere near the session. When it comes to skateboarders on a professional level, Luan Oliveira, because his story in the push video is like, it's insane, dude. Like, that man's been through a lot to, like, can you imagine him not going pro after all that? Like, no way. It's for some reason, I feel like his story is very relatable. Not to the extreme aspects of where he stayed and how he got into skateboarding, but I knew, like, to the aspect of where he was like he didn't want to do that until he saw a skater. For me, I didn't want to do skateboarding until I saw a skater, and that was Terrell. If Terrell never came into the school, in my middle school, with his skateboard, skating through the gym, getting kicked out of the gym, I would have never started skateboarding. I know that for a fact, because I already saw videos and I played games, but I wasn't attracted to it until I saw somebody physically doing it. And of course, it was one of my closest friends at the time, so yeah, pretty sick. Shout out to you, Terrell. Still super hyped that you got me into this, because I love skateboarding, and honestly, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life or anything like that until skateboarding came along, so I'm hyped. Alright guys, so this question is, what is your favorite skateboard brand of all time and why? Alright, so I have two different answers for this one, because I have two favorites. My favorite company in the past was Cliche Skateboards. I got introduced to Cliche Skateboards through Joey Buzinski, and I was a big fan of his skating, like his manual style, his technicality and tricks, but overall his personality. He just was such a cool guy to me. They had all these super cool riders. Kevin Bradley was going crazy at the time. Daniel Espinoza, one of my favorites on the team. And I just knew, for some reason, that team was just a very attractive skate team to me. But I was so upset when they went under. I even saw Chris Chan got on the team, but I was already like well aware of Cliche before Chris started getting flowed by them and all that. Right now, my favorite board company, as anybody could probably guess, and y'all are gonna be like, "Ooh, y'all, you suck. That's a cop out." Whatever. It's Primitive. Primitive Skateboards is my favorite company right now, specifically because not only did Paul like put that team together, like he put together a super team, bro. On top of that, they have Miles Silvas. Miles Silvas is my #1 favorite skater. The fact that they have Miles Silvas on that team, and he fits so perfectly to like the style, the way things are done, the skating, all that. Like, dude, I was hyped to see Miles on that team, man. Yeah, something about Primitive, man, the way they get their stuff done. I will say the amount of collaborations they do kind of oversaturates from time to time, but like at the same time, when you're running a super team like that, and you're able to put that many skaters on and turn that many skaters pro, but also keep the relevancy of most of your skaters, like that's sick. The way the Primitive like does their thing and keeps people engaged and interested is on another level, which is why Primitive is my favorite board company. Alright, so this next question is, where the wife at? I don't know, wifey's somewhere though. I know she's out there. She might be watching the video, who knows? Is she? You watching the video? I know you're watching the video. Alright, so this last one right here is, give the people your favorite quote of all time. I couldn't find the original one that I thought I wrote down in my book, so it's probably in my notes, which I would have to get to my phone in order to do. But I really like this quote. This quote is by Henry Ford. It says, "He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right." So the reason why that quote is one of my favorite quotes, honestly, of all time. I can't say it's my absolute favorite of all time, but it's definitely one of my absolute favorites, is because you literally can and can't do whatever you put your mind to. If you tell yourself that you can't do something, you won't do something. If you tell yourself you can do something, you probably will end up doing it, especially if you stay persistent. It's like with skateboarding, and honestly, skateboarding taught me a bunch of persistence, man. Everything I've been able to do on my board is because I said I could do it. Everything I haven't been able to do, and most injuries I've gotten, is because I thought, oh, I can't do that, or something of that nature. Or things I haven't done yet is things I've said in the past, like, oh, I can't do that. Now that I've opened up my mind to saying, like, oh yeah, I can do that, everything is possible, and just trying to eliminate the word can't from my vocabulary has changed my skateboarding, I would say pretty drastically. But yeah, that is one of my favorite quotes of all time. I'm sorry I wasn't able to pull up my favorite quote of all time. I should know it by heart, but I don't go looking through my books and my quotes and stuff like that like I should be. I will show you guys the complete setup another day. I just wanted to talk to you guys, but I don't want this video to take forever. There's so many questions, so many things I can answer and go on a tangent with, but I want you guys to not be stuck in this video for forever. So I will show you the complete deck when it is finished.
Sweat over something so minor. I was starting to worry I had a major wreck on my hands that even Shining Diamond couldn't fix.
I'm at Wedge, and as you can see, pretty dark. So I'm gonna try to get some clips when the light comes out, or I'll try to get what I can that you guys can see. Back to the shop to get some more aisle sticks. This aisles deck is really treating me well. I went to Faces to grab this deck, and I figured out from the distributor there that they use the same wood as April. I just think that the wheelbase is a little bit different, because something about this deck stuck out to me a little bit more than the April deck. The April deck was really solid when it first started, and it still was solid all the way to the end, but this deck just feels a little bit thinner on the plies, a little bit more snappy, and I just feel just better overall on this deck. So I really feel like it's just a wheelbase, and maybe their wood plies are just slightly thinner. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but this deck has been skating really well for me. Maybe it's a concave, who knows. So yeah, I think I personally may have found the deck that I want to grab a little bit more of. I'm going to see if I can grab some more aisles decks in 825. That's the size I skate, because overall the feeling of this deck right here, maybe it's just this specific one, but like it feels really good. I definitely want to try them again. The crazy thing though was during this session, as I was trying to fakey tray, my bolt was like coming off. I did a little quick reenactment. I was able to literally pull off my bolt, but I wouldn't want to do that again. And because of that, I had to adjust my trucks for the first time since I bought these Thunder trucks, and it threw off my entire feel. I'm glad I was able to land the fakey tray again, but it just felt so awkward. So now I had to find a good balance between the two, because now I don't feel the same way I felt before the bolt came off. But I normally ride loose anyway, and they came standard pretty loose, and I really liked how they came, like as soon as I bought them, so I just left them exactly how they were. But now I have to figure out how to adjust them and get that same loose feeling back. Anyway, this deck is really awesome. I'm really messing with it. I think I'm gonna get another one for sure. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. I definitely have more content like this, some how-tos, hopefully some shoe reviews coming very soon. I'm waiting on a specific company that's going to be new to skateboarding here in the US to drop a pair of shoes that I've been looking after for the last 2 to 3 years now. I definitely have some more shoe reviews on the way, definitely more skateboarding, more vlogs, all that good stuff. So if you guys are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And I'm going to leave you guys with a really fun clip of Jesus and I as he's trying to get the fakey shove. So yeah, enjoy. And make sure you guys stick around for the next video at the end of this one. Nah. You can't. So that means you gotta land it. Dang, that's crazy.
Alright, that's one.
Get it. Last one. One more try. One more try.
Yeah, well, that's one. Yeah.
One more try.
Yeah, come on.
Let's get the hammer. There we go. Much better. One more try. One more try.
Alright, that's one. I'm right there.
You are right there. I know you have it. That's the reason why. Come on, man. One more try. Oh, man. It's cold. It's warming up now. It's a coyote back there. One more try? Yeah. Look at that coyote.
Huh?
There's a coyote. It just went up the bridge. Oh, wait, no, it's over there. Wait, there's two of them. Oh, damn. The other one's up there. To the right.
Alright, let's try for real.
Bet. Finally, I got you guys on film. Caught on cam, bro. Wild Yoties. Wild Yoties.
Alright, that's it.
One more try?
I'm gonna smash my board.
Come on. Come on, man. One more. One more.
Smash my board.
No. No, fam. Oh my god, your board's so tight.
That primo destroyed me, bro.
One more try?
Yeah, that's one.
Oh man. This is great.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done.
One last one? You're so close. Come on, one more.
Alright, nice try.
Like for real, last one.
Yeah, no.
Damn, but it looks so good though. It looks so good. It looked like one more.
That's why I've always liked to work. I'll take it.
It's kind of fire. Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
It's
I'm
on.
outta here.
It's all on the last try.
I'm out of here.
Let's go.